Hello everybody. Another day, another stream. This time we have a new patch. In 10 minutes or so. I think the patch is in 10 minutes, but I don't know if anyone actually knows. Either way, we'll farm until the patch drops. Hey muffin! I want a muffin! Been craving some baked goods lately, and you are not helping. Doing some strong rooms while we wait for the patch to drop, and then we will try the new material farm buffs, and then I'm curious to do some pushing with TB with the new buffs to the jewel. That's kind of where we're at. Hey me up. How is it going? Another day in paradise, aka sanctuary. Shoof, no, I don't think patch is out. I think it's 7 minutes away. So I'm waiting for it, but I could be wrong. I don't actually know exactly. I haven't gotten the confirmation, but every patch ever is usually in 7 minutes from now. For me, my time zone. So I'm hoping I'm right about that. Do I think the buffs will have an impact on Rogue's performance versus other classes? Probably not. I don't see anything changing in terms of leaderboards and stuff like that. I think mostly within classes themselves, builds move slightly up or down. Mainly what I'm testing is just the material farm of doing. I want to do Legion events. I'm very excited about Legion events being rewarding, and I hope they will be. I really enjoy the like every 30 minutes having this little project, running over to a new Legion event, saying hello to my fellow Diablo players in the open world. It's fun. I enjoy it. Where's this guy going? He was going places. It's like Bilbo on an adventure. So mainly the material stuff of doing the material reserve keys. I'm like collecting as many of these as I can. The Heraldric Materials Reserve Nightmare Sigils. Because apparently they are buffed, and they're already really good. And also the Legion events. And then once that, like if it turns out that it's pretty easy to get the Forgotten Souls, that's a bit of a game changer, because then it will make it so much easier to try other builds. Right now it's a huge bottleneck to me personally wanting to try other builds, or even, yeah, just playing around for fun, like theory crafting some random stuff. I have like some poison trap adventures I want to go on, but currently that's not going to happen unless the patch brings some joy to my materials. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And then other than that, in terms of performance of buffs and skills and stuff, I think I'm rank 2 still on the leaderboards, but I want to see if I can do the 108 with Twisting Blades. Should be way easier after the patch, because Myriad, the jewel, has been changed to cap 2 attack speed, which is a huge damage increase for the Twisting Blade build. And essentially every rogue build. So that'll be my... After I test the material, I will go and do some pit pushing, see what happens. Is Penshot better for farming than Death Trap? I would say no. I'd say Death Trap is probably 5 to 10% faster. But they're both pretty fast, and I only have a Penshot build, and I really enjoy playing it, so I never made a Death Trap like setup for my armory this season. But if I was recommending if someone had to choose one, I would probably go Death Trap if they have never played it before, since it is a little bit faster. Just with the permanent dash is what enables the speed of it. I can dash quite a bit, but there is some downtime to my mobility. The kill speed though is more than good enough. Hey Phoenix. Penshot looks fun? Yeah, I agree. It is fun to play. So I don't know how to confirm that the patch is out in 3 minutes or not, but I guess... Does the patch start downloading only when you turn off the game? That's the question. Maybe I'll rely on you guys to tell me. Once we hit... Like, in 2 minutes from now, if you guys can download the patch or not. I can stay in and run these while... How high pit can you farm with Penshot? It's probably, I'd say after the patch, 102. Maybe 103. That's my guess. I don't think anyone's ever done that, but... You will tell me. Just run these and... Right. You cannot speed farm 100 plus, that's for sure. I don't think any rogue build can do that. Twisting Blades can do 100s in like 5 minutes or something. I haven't really tried it, but around that time. But for speed farming, we're looking more at like tier 80s. Yeah, one thing, like obviously everyone wants to complete their character with 100 glyphs, but it really isn't a big difference. Like this character here, I have no glyphs. I have not even perfect gems in my gear. It's actually crazy to have to be this smooth in tier 4 farming without any glyphs. So glyphs are often overrated, I'd say. You would go Twisting Blades, but you need more souls. Yeah, I hear ya. 2 GA attack speed dex ring. Oh. I think that might be one of the hardest items to get because I think the Spiritborn players want that as well. That was my experience when I was trying to buy it on the trade site. That the demand was super high for those. It made it very difficult to find one, but I got lucky, got my hands on one. But I think it's possible. I think the #1 rogue right now doesn't have GA attack speed ring or gloves. I think they just roll an extra cutthroat attack speed on their like offensive tempers, and they sacrifice 1 Dark Shroud temper and then makes up for it. So there are ways around it. Patch is out. Oh my goodness. We gotta download the patch, right? Where the patch at? Oh, it's downloading. You got 2 GA attack speed and dex gloves. You think it's better than rocking 1 GA 2? Yeah, I'd say I'd go for the 2 GA gloves. Artemis. I'd say that's a good call. 1.123 gigabytes. It's going pretty fast. Can't complain. I wonder when's the next Legion event. It's probably going to be in like 25 minutes, so we gotta put a timer for that. The bug still works if you don't patch. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Patching. I've never seen that icon before. All right. Which shield to add and which to drop for penshot build. So lockdown, I would drop the idol, the one that gives 6% main stat in life and spawns jewel guardians, and you put in myriad. It's spelled like MYRIAD something. The myriad jewel, I call it. The 30% attack speed, and then the 30% you only get that benefit when you put the catalyst on your ultimate skill. So you need to like have your heraldic spellcraft thingy on the slot of your ultimate. Otherwise, you don't get the 30% attack speed. Artemis, correct? Yeah, the myriad is going cap 2. Okay, so step 1. When is the first Legion event? There's no Legion event upcoming. Oh, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It's gonna be the busiest Legion event of all time. All right. Set your alarm clocks. In the meantime, whoa, look at this amulet that I just dropped. That's pretty good. GA Malice. Unlucky with the... If it was a GA Dex on there, we would be able to buy a mansion in real life, I think. Alright. In the meantime, we can try the Heraldic Material Reserve. Let's do this. Oh, I'm hoping... So before, every chest gave like 8 Forgotten Souls. And I'm hoping it's like 30 plus. For, like this chest, we oh, there's 2 chests here. Okay, chest number 1. Wait, did I, were there any souls in there? 30, there's 30! I got 30 from that one chest. That's very exciting. Because usually there's 10 chests in each of these. Oh, that was 15 only. Wait, they just doubled it? I think that was 30 again. So many chests. 15. Okay, maybe it's 15 per chest. I'm not entirely sure because it's been saying 30 and 15. Maybe it's like has a chance to crit. But I mean, I've already like doubled my Forgotten Soul count in 1 minute of just opening a couple chests. So here we go again. I think that was 15. How many do I have now? Just for context, 260. Don't want to miss any chests. Here we go. 15. Yeah, okay, so it's 15 per chest, it seems. On a, unless you get like a crit. I think you can crit the drop, like in Hell Tides. Not entirely sure about that, but I like these sigils because it's actually encouraging like full clears, and you don't need to kill every monster. You just ideally want to walk everywhere, which I enjoy. So this chest, does this also give more Forgotten Souls? No, the Resplendent chest still gives the same amount. So I had like 150 souls or something before this dungeon. Between 150 and 200 souls. And after it, I got like 150 souls from this one dungeon. Not bad. What's up here? Is there an event up here? I don't think I've ever seen this event. Well, that's random. Alright, pretty good. This is an escalation nightmare sigil. I don't remember seeing the portal. Maybe I just like... Oh, it's right here. Wow, the second level also have a materials reserve. I am lucky. Yeah, I wish Suba would show chests on the map. That is a good idea. There's so many things he could show. Like, maybe you can, like... I feel like his skill tree should be more, like, map hack focused. Maybe, like, he has, like, global range for treasure goblins in the open world. You can, like, see... Like, oh, there's a treasure goblin in, like, Kyova... Like, outside Kyova shot right now. And you go there and... Because you, like, picked that on his skill tree or something. What is happening in this dungeon? I want to go back now because I probably missed a bunch of chests. Got a chest there. 28! Yeah, this chest had 28 Forgotten Souls in that one chest. I don't know how that works. Is it because it's like one of the bigger ones? We have 5 minutes to the Legion event. There might be a difference between like the tiny orange chests and the big ones. I do not understand this dungeon. What about these little treasure rooms? Same reward as before. Thanks for the follow. This has been a severe lack of chest in this one, but another big chest gave 30 as well. So that's probably the distinction. Like the small heraldic chests give you 15 and the big ones give 30. Here's the small one. This should give 15. That would give 30 as well. I don't understand what's happening. Is it because it's like tier 2 escalation and I'm one layer deeper, or am I just being lucky? I can't figure it out. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I've gotten like 100 souls from 3 chests. Here's the small one. 15 souls. Okay, seems random. Here's a big one. 15 souls. Alright, it's just straight up random. You either get 15 or 30. Catch you later. Have fun with farming. Thank you, Mia. Have fun with whatever you're doing too. Good luck. See you around. Okay. So now I should probably suss out the Legion event. It's 1.5 minutes away. You play Druid, but I want to turn Rogue when I saw your build. Yeah, I'm playing Penshot right now, and it's a lot of fun. I have I'm like the author of the Penshot guide on max roll that you see the link for. So if you have any questions, let me know. And if you want, I have some uniques that I give. Oh yeah, they buff these like experience globes too. Yeah, if you want the basic uniques for this build, then I have those. Okay, we gotta suss out the timer here. We have 40 seconds. Maybe I should start running. I can't finish this stronghold in time. Burning Butcher? What does Butcher drop now? Someone told me he's buffed. At least he dropped some sigils. We like those. Alright, we gotta run. We gotta run to the Legion event. Good thing they take quite a while, so even if you're a minute or two late, you can make it there on time. You can take advantage of the labor of other players, because they're basically doing the work for you at the start. But wouldn't recommend it. So what are we expecting here? How many souls? I feel like it has to give at least 100 souls. Ideally, like, closer to 200 souls. Look how many players there are here. This is probably the first time this season a Legion event has 12 players near it. Everyone knows their task. So many druids, bears, pulverizing everything. This is a solid team right here. I feel like everyone knows what they're doing. We all got a task. Speedrunning this little Legion event right here. See for help. If I can't find uniques, I will write you. Sounds good. Wow. These orcs and druids, they're pretty strong. This is the final boss, right? Yeah. Spawn the 3 chests. Okay, here we go. 59 per chest. Yeah, so like 180. I feel like that's pretty good. I started this like 15 minutes ago. We had 150. So we just farmed like 500 souls in 15 minutes. Times that by 4. 2,000 souls an hour you can now farm. It's pretty good. I will definitely be doing every Legion event, that's for sure. I think that was around 60 souls per chest, and we had 3 chests. Alright. There's nothing I really need to masterwork before I try push a bit with the new TB jewel. So I think I'm just gonna dive into 108 and see. Yognko, can you add me on Battle.net? You can, but chances are you might get deleted because I reach max friends and then I just delete random people. But if you need anything specific, let me know. Okay, so how do I confirm we have... Maybe I'll just go to the dummy for a sec and check out my attack speed. I deleted you? Yeah. With all the trade, like, it's sad because in this game you have to add people to do trades. And then all the trades and all the giveaways, like, my friend list is just like hundreds of people I don't know who is who, and it becomes a mess. I guess a good clan system would be ideal. Okay, let's see here. Where are my attack speeds at? Oh yeah, we need to put this... This needs to be there. What else do we need to do? 30% from Jewel. Right. This should say 150. Yeah, it says 150. 155? Oh, that would be from haste. Okay. What do you think about Heartseeker and TW Blade? Twisting Blade? Twisting Blade, yeah. Heartseeker is amazing. I love that build, and it's very strong. You can do 95 plus. And Twisting Blade is what I'm playing right now. I love that too. It's the strongest pit pushing build for Rogue. At least as far as we know. So I love them both and definitely recommend them both. Okay. Let's see if our new attack speed is actually gonna be a game changer. Come to your clan, most of us played Rogue. I'm currently in the max roll clan, which is probably where I'll stay for now. These skeletons are not ideal, but you know what? It's okay. If I had barrier removal here, it would be a little more fun, but... So interesting, now I don't have unhindered. I've always had unhindered before, and I use it to my advantage quite a bit. I can barely damage these guys. I mean, this is a bad pit to suss out our improvement in this build, but more skeletons. No, I want the real deal. Unhindered is good for pen shot. I feel like for pen shot, I don't utilize it as much as I've done with this, because pen shot, I don't mind being on a distance. But it is very nice to be unhindered in these big pulls. So otherwise you just end up on the outskirts and just cry. Alright, I think we're just gonna try the next run with the non-barriers, and I think I feel like my damage is higher. It should be like 25% or so damage increase. Did the buff help? I think so. We're about to try. We're trying out some Twisting Blade buffs right now, thanks to this new jewel. Or it's not new, but now it finally is in cap 2, so it benefits us. Basically, it's good for every build. So if you're playing any rogue build right now, make sure you use Myriad and put your Heretic spell on your ultimate, and you get a lot more attack speed. It's very good. The only downside now is I have less frequent unstoppable, so this mob type is extra hard. This big elite doesn't want to die though. New Forgotten Souls buff is good, yeah. I mean, I didn't do Legion Mist before, so I don't know what it was before. But the Horde like materials reserve sigils are very good for souls. I got 500 souls in 15 minutes. So that is definitely an improvement. Legion gave 8 before, but now it's 150. Yeah, pretty big buff. Is it possible to get 2 elites together in this dungeon? I am not entirely sure. It seems like, I don't know, I think it might be because it's of the unhindered that I'm lacking now, is that sometimes I'm not actually casting my Twisting Blade because I'm hovering on an enemy in the center of the pool, but I'm like not within range and my character can't move up to that target. So I need to make sure that I'm kind of selecting an enemy near the edge of the pool. It's interesting. Enjoyed it. 515. So I did 2 material reserves and 1 Legion event in 15-minute time frame, and that gave me 500 souls. This is a very strange pit. I'm already done with 4-1, but no progress. Might be one of those progression skip ones. I'll suss out the second floor and see what happens. Bad map. Might as well reset Dodge to the middle of the pack. Yeah. It's interesting with a big pull how it becomes like almost like terrain. Like you're dealing with a big mountain. It's hard to, you can't really get inside of it. You have to like navigate the outskirts of the pool. But with certain mob types, it's easier to have it be less of a problem. Maybe I'll suss out what we've got first. We got wolves, which is great. This mob type is very dangerous, so I'm expecting to die. My problem is I don't have unstoppable enough for these. Like this. Yeah. Maybe I'll try go back to disintegrate now with this new setup. I think Astral Pillar that I'm playing with now is a damage increase, but it relies on a very specific mob type to work. So it's probably not worth it for this tier. Disintegrate has at least the shorter cooldown than Astral Pillar, so that might be enough to make it worthwhile. Am I soft locked in this loading screen, perhaps? New patches always bring new bugs. Question is, how long should a person wait stuck in a loading screen? I'd say 60 seconds is pretty much fair. And I think we're at that point now. Maybe this is how they dupe. Yeah, exactly. The problem with shutting down the game is the game didn't save your character properly. It's a perfect opportunity to take a sip of water. Or get a fun drink. Okay. I don't think I've ever been patient enough to wait until this resolves. I wonder if it actually does resolve, or if the game itself will give you an error message or something. I guess I'll get myself a fun drink in the meantime. Be back in 30 seconds, and I'm hoping to not see this screen of this river when I come back. Oh, come on. The river's still there. It says I'm playing now, but I'm not playing now. The game is officially cooked. Oh, is there a new patch? Wait, what's happening? Unfortunately, Flurry is it's a little weak, but wait, what? What is this situation? Another patch? Do I have any spare items for Twisting Blades that you might spare? I don't. I mean, the problem with Twisting Blades is there's no uniques. It's literally just mythics and a bunch of legendary items. So I unfortunately don't really have any. I mean, just like get yourself random GA decks, daggers, and crossbow, and you're kind of good to go. Same with ring and gloves. You don't need much. Having a hard time finding daggers? Yeah. I save every GA dagger I can get my hands on. Like a GA Dex dagger. You were going off your first buy and bought a 3GA Life Dex vulnerable dagger. Vulnerable and damage over time are the exact same values, and they're both additive. So it's kind of stupid that the game has the two options, because it's like there's no world where damage over time would be better. I mean, it's like, or worse. It's the same. But vulnerable at least works. All right. Does the update did something good for Rogue? Yeah. So the main thing that the update did, other than buffing Flurry, and of course for Unsouls, is this jewel here. It's the Myriad jewel that now gives us attack speed in cap 2 instead of cap 1. So we can actually take advantage of that attack speed. And for a build like this, or even any Azurath build, attack speed is huge. Twisting Blades benefits a lot from attack speed, because the more we can attack every 3 seconds, the more 8% multiplier we can build up. But obviously every class got this buff as well, because it's a generic jewel. 2.3.0 patch, I think that's it. I don't know how to check that, but yeah, Vuln is definitely fine. Come on, Subo, protect me with your strength. Oh, he didn't do it. Only twisting. Every single rogue build benefits from the new jewel, I'd say. Like this jewel right here. 30% attack speed is very, very nice. So I don't see how any rogue builds. Maybe Flurry wouldn't run it, but everything but Flurry would probably run that. Even Flurry might even use it. Would I put Mirrored back in the picture? Yeah, I would. If you're Rogue right now, I don't know about other classes, but if you're playing Rogue, I would 100%, no matter what I'm playing, use the Mirrored jewel. And it requires you to put your spellcraft, like this item, no, the catalyst, the spell, on your ultimate button. So right now I have it on my death trap because that's my ultimate. So because if you read it, it says, if your catalytic skill is an ultimate, then I gain the attack speed. So I can only benefit from the 30% attack speed if I put the catalyst on the ultimate slot. So that's the requirement, basically, the downside to it. But we as rogues, we throw our ultimates so often to get the no witness buff and vehement brawler, and so yeah, it's not really an issue. The knights have never been kind to me, but we will play it. See how we go. I am officially frozen. Really bad start to this particular pit. Should probably reset. Juditi goes bananas. Nice. What's up, Bonzo? I'd say everyone should just remove the idol jewel that gives 6% main stat, 6% max life, and spawns jewel guardians. I would just remove that on every build and put in myriad jewel. Now after the patch. 6% dexterity is so useless anyway. Or like non-impactful. So it's not really... You don't lose much. I mean, you lose some... If you're playing hardcore, it's probably nice to get the 6% max life. But... Another patch just came out. Is that the one that I just downloaded? Because I've downloaded 2 patches. I kind of got soft locked in my TP planner doesn't work. Can't see items anywhere. That's weird. I wonder if it's on your end or if the link might be wrong in the you're looking in the YouTube description. So I might need to just update the link. We have the spiders, but unfortunately that both of these elite packs happen to roll as skeletons. I wonder what activates their barrier, because some of the skeletons are like untouched, but some are dead already. Like, it's very inconsistent. Maybe I'll just leave those behind. They're gonna take a while. It's literally just a miracle if I don't die right now. That teleporting spider is a little slippery snail. I think I'll just leave him behind, probably. Okay, do I just kind of fight these guys here, probably? It's such a weird, like, now that the pillar's over there, like, I can't really get inside the pole, but okay, we gotta fix a bit. It's hilarious. Wow, Blizzard's having some patching issues. They're going back and forth on the patches. I'm playing on 2.3.0. Interesting. I wonder, has there been any announcement or why, or like on Twitter? Therefore, 2 downloads? Yeah, okay. I wonder what went wrong. I feel like I could just like sense the stress in the developer headquarters. They're like, oh no, pull back the patch. I don't know how my progression is so good when Myriad is not working. Imagine if Myriad was actually working right now then. Because if that's true, that I'm like I think I'm 2 attack speed points, breakpoints behind where I should be then. Well, vampires is probably not gonna happen. I think I'll just let them kill me. So, if I try a material reserve key now, I should get the old Forgotten Souls. Yeah, the vampires are not great. Blood Maiden summoning stones weren't there is kind of a wacky reality. Like, how does that even happen? Okay, well, I think I'm gonna go to pen shot. I guess one easy way to see what patch I'm playing is to suss out the Flurry Helm. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I need to drop my... I only have 1 Shroud of False Death. I used to have a bunch. I've crafted them, but salvaged every one but one. So whenever I swap character, I have to also pass over my little chest. Boop. Well, yeah, this helm is... this helm is 70%. That's... that is the old patch. I guess we are back to farming Obdicite. What we could also do is suss out what we're going to be doing after our Twisting Blade pushing is over. I kind of want to play a rapid fire build using poison imbuement. So maybe I'll try masterwork some of that gear I have. Actually, I don't think I have the Scoundrel's Kiss ring. Yeah, I have this 4GA ring. I'll try masterwork rapid fire ranks to yellow here. Appreciate Trixie you posting the update. I'm assuming is from Blizzard. Daniel says farming, count me in. Yeah, feel free to join me if you have me on your friend list. If you don't, then just post your battle tag and you can join in on some tier 4 strong rooms or something until further notice. It's very hard to get rapid fire ranks in this ring. Okay. Alright. Can we get the orange? No. It's fine. I'll keep it as is, because we're not going crazy until we test the build's potential. Hi, do you think we run inner sight on flurry now? Why would we do that? I don't think so personally. I have a flurry guide on max roll, and preparation is the play just to reset. Oh, I have a 3GA dagger here. Didn't even know. But yeah, preparation to reset the ultimate cooldown is just so nice. What other items? One thing I've been wanting to test, I'm gonna do that right now, because I just thought of it. It's the poison trap bug, if it's fixed or not. Doesn't it cancel your HP loss effect on Death Mask? I mean, the thing with the Death Mask is that we want to spend life. So the problem is the opposite. Like when you use the flurry, the new flurry unique, is we have so much energy that the issue is to actually get it to 0, so we can benefit from haste, and we want to benefit from haste as well as actually getting the proc. But I guess if you're like early on, you find your the flurry helm when you have nothing else, then you might need inner sight to make up for it. But otherwise, you just temper a bunch of ranks to siphoning strikes, and it makes up for the life loss that the helm provides. Okay, so the issue with poison trap is that it goes on cooldown. This is 10-second cooldown, and wait, I need to put exposure on. Okay, I can spam poison trap, it's on cooldown, and then yeah, I can't reduce it. Okay, so the bug is still there for poison trap. That's sad. Wait, how did that happen? Okay, no, there you go. Yeah. I wish they fixed this bug. Like, it's supposed to be 0-second cooldown. It would make it so much more comfortable to play with this new gloves. But inevitably, this spell goes on cooldown anyway. Does haste work on the DT build? It works occasionally. I think it does. I think Ava mentioned in his new video that like the way it procs, like you spend all your energy and then you cast your DT or something. So like you're basically essentially always at 0 energy with the DT build. But don't take my word for it. I think it might be a context of that in Ava's Death Trap guide on max roll. But I did hear something about that. Okay, let's go shoot some things. Speaking of the devil, Ava, does haste work on Death Trap? Like permanently, or is it just like when Quacks procs and you're at 0 energy? Emil, how is Penshot compared to DT speed farm wise? I would consider Death Trap like 5 to 10% faster, give or take. Death Trap is faster than Penshot for speed farming, simply because you can permanently dash, and even though I can dash a lot, it doesn't compete with Death Trap's mobility. But in terms of kill speed and satisfaction and fun, Penshot is the winner in my book. Without Quacks, you have 100% uptime. DT will always put you at 0 energy when you cast, unless you use Quacks and Mass RNG for restore. Yeah, right. So yeah, this is the pen shot speed farming setup, and I prefer it this season because I played so much Death Trap lately. But totally understand the people going Death Trap, because that is an awesome build as well. Where do you buy the jewel, and where do you put the pillar to proc the new jewel? Where do you put the pillar? Or where do you put the... So you replace... So here's the pen shop build. I would replace this one, the jewel that gives primary core stat and maximum life and unhindered. You remove that jewel, and you put in myriad. But we're still in the old patch, so right now it doesn't do much. And once you put the jewel instead of this other one, then you need to put your whatever catalyst you're using on the skill slot of your ultimate. Do you see how there's like a purple outline on my skill? That needs to be, the purple outline needs to be on your ultimate. Schnall, that's that was for you. Using the Astral Pill, following your guide. Nice. I'd say you could use a lot of different catalysts depending on your preference and the type of content you're doing. I like Astral Pillar because it can be used on range, which is rare in this game to be able to play on that range playstyle, and it helps a bit with the pull, with taunts and stuff. But there's definitely an argument for using Disintegrate as well, or even the Ocular, or whatever, the other full catalyst. It's pretty good too. There's a monster back here. Boo boo, how is I have issue with energy with Pentra build. Any idea? Using Clark's fine, but the zero tech I'm done. You're in hardcore. It can be dangerous, yeah. For sure can be. Obviously, you need this affix. Lucky a chance to restore primary resource. That is a necessity. Ideally, you have Starless Skies. Helps even more. If you still need help, you can use Inner Sight instead of Prep. Another thing you can do is roll energy per second on boots, or chest, or helm, if you don't have those mythics. You can also roll innervation ranks on a ring if you don't have Starless, or even if you do have Starless. Rodney, great content, man. Any backstory to your character being in underwear? A lot. Yeah, so the backstory to my... this is the female variant, but the backstory is I was messing around in the... I usually, like, I don't care about transmogs in games. I know people really like it. I just opened my transmog wardrobe and broke the game. Okay. Usually don't really care for it much, but one day I decided to be like, what's in here, you know? And designed this beautiful artistic character. And I posted it. I was like, wow, I can't believe this is like in Diablo 4. It doesn't really fit the game. I posted it on Reddit as like, here's my new fit for the spring season. And I got like 2,000 upvotes or something stupid. And yeah, people loved it. And somehow that became my permanent outfit from then onwards. And I've been rocking it for a few seasons in a row. And yeah, that's kind of the story behind it. And then it's just the pantless life has kind of followed me ever since. But I have some regrets because I have nephews that are young that might watch my videos, and I feel like I'm probably not the greatest role model because pants in real life are important. I have come to realize after 3 decades on Earth. So I'm not sure how long it will last. My new kind of plan for my transmog in Diablo 4 is for every season to be a brand new look, and that will be what I like. It will be like the little surprise every season. What is Matthias going to look like? But yeah, that is the full backstory of my my situation. Chanel 95, did I get sick of the twisting blades? No, but the patch, I'm waiting for the new patch before I play twisting blades again. I'm waiting for the buff to kick in, and right now Blizzard is having issues. The new patch is no longer live. They re-rolled the patch, yeah. I don't know if they've like actually launched a new patch now. I haven't been keeping up with all the what's actually happening. Which patch is? Oh, I missed the event at the start. I'm kind of waiting for them to sort it all out before I dive into the pit pushing again. You can't even log in? Oh no. I mean, maybe it's a sign that they're working it out. Maybe it's a good thing. Hopefully it doesn't last long. Artemis, is the exploit working again? Yeah, I mean, I'm on the old patch because they re-rolled it. So for me, I'm able to reset this stronghold over and over. We got a GA amulet. Could it be a good one? Nope. Poison resistance. Not ideal. There's no patch yet? Yeah, that does make sense. Thank you, Dimitri, for the follow. Maybe I should, instead of farming bees, I should see what gear I'm missing for my rapid fire build. I think I just need random 1 GA items and I'm set. I guess gloves would be the main one. If anyone has rapid fire gloves, like GA to rapid fire with attack speed on them, that's what I'm looking for. Not a lot of people are playing rapid fire. It is it's been a lot of bugs with that skill and build and Scoundrel's Kiss. So not a lot of players are playing it and picking up rapid fire gear even. But if you happen to have a pair of gloves, do let me know. Info about the reroll. Okay, 20 minutes ago they said they're investigating some crashes. Interesting. I guess we'll simply wait for Blizzard to do their thing. It's not often this happens. Like for usually since the launch of the game, most season things and patches and launches in general for Diablo 4 I feel like have been really smooth. I haven't had many issues at all. Like with the crashing and stuff like that. So I wonder what went wrong this time. And then I guess I should probably play Flurry. It is a fun build. Maybe I should just like level Flurry, start from scratch. But all the glyphs, maybe I should salvage these. I feel like I have such a lack of these sigil powders things. Do I swap the seal control for the mirrored in the pen shop build? Gleemo, no, I would swap the idol, the 6% primary stat and 6% max life jewel. Personally. This one that I'm looking at, I would remove this from pen shot build. But the patch is not yet live, so I am personally holding off for now. I guess I should check here. What do I have? Let's bring up my rapid fire guide. Or planner, rather. Wow, that is a big window. Make it smaller. It is so big. Okay. So I need gloves with rapid fire. I guess I can keep my pants and boots. I need a new bow. And this dagger I might have a pen shop version, so just Dex Life. Let's see here. Dex Life resource. This is perfect. Okay. We'll use that for my rapid fire. So we only need one dagger. It's good to know. Dagger, bow. And what about amulet? I guess I need an amulet too. Maybe this one? Let's see if we can get Shadow Clone cooldown reduction, right? That's what we're going for. Shadow Clone cooldown and damage when we have Dark Shroud. Let's do it. No. Come on, video game. Okay. I need to farm myself a scroll. Let's hop inside a 6-wave horde and get some scrolls. They patched the patch? Is it actually happening? I'll go get some scrolls anyway. They were supposed to fix the, like seeing the number of your score in Infernal Hordes, right? In the new patch, so we'll see if that is fixed as well. I'm so excited for the future of Diablo 4. Like, I feel like they put in a bunch of stuff, like Infernal Hordes, like the Pit, and nothing, and Masterworking, and Tempering, and all these things. They put in all these systems, but haven't really updated them since they came out. So I'm just excited for any, like the first patch to all of these systems. No patch live yet. Thank you. I gotta hold my excitement when I see a chat message that baits me. Or I could just get excited multiple times thinking that it's real and mix in a bit of disappointment each time. It is also pretty fun. Essentially, I just need 200 score here. It shouldn't be that hard. Like, I shouldn't need perfect RNG, I think. Usually I only do 10 waves, but... New update, 43 gigabytes? What? Sounds like a whole new game. Maybe they accidentally leaked Diablo 5. Your game is updating? Alright, alright. Hopefully I can finish this Horde in time before I get kicked out. Okay, Schnall is saying he's not getting the update, so maybe people are getting like the initial update that wasn't actually the update. Maybe their game's like just rolling back. It's hard to say with everyone's different setup and what is the real patch or not. Arenita, what was the patch? The patch that we're waiting for is making it way easier to get Forgotten Souls, which is a big bottleneck for a lot of players, including myself, this season. It's probably the biggest thing. And then a lot of buffs to a lot of skills that are underutilized, or for Flurry specifically, we get Flurry buffs, which won't change much, but definitely will make it really fun for speed farming and progressing. I think Flurry will be amazing. Like if you find the new Flurry helm during leveling or early Paragon, it's gonna be insane. It's like better than a mythic item, and you can just slot it in and it works. Solves all your energy issues, everything. Crazy. Crazy good helm. Even before the patch, but now it's like ridiculous. For a helm slot? Wow. Oh no, you guys are crashing. I hope I make it 2 more waves. I guess 2.5 more waves. Hold off, Blizzard. 3 minutes. Don't pull the trigger just yet. Or pull the plug. I feel like Neo or in the Matrix are about to pull the cord out of my back. Out of my neck. Don't do it, Blizzard, don't do it. Wait, do I have... Okay. It's like, do I have Trick Shot Aspect? I do. Trick Shot Aspect is very good for Hordes. The text in chat is big. Interesting. Isn't that like a setting? Surely you can change that to whatever size font you want. Interesting. Oh, I'm not on... I was on inner sight this whole time. They updated it to 2.3.1. Okay. Where do I see which patch I'm on? It's like in the menu somehow. I mean, I'm on 2.3.0, pretty sure. On the launcher? Okay. They rolled back for the PC version, yeah. I had 20 minutes of the new patch. Sorry, Slinky. No exterms today. I feel like my score should be pretty good here. I hope. You took a screenshot of the flurry helm. That's funny. It might be the last time you ever see it. Maybe we'll never get it. It'll be like a meme that lives on in the history books of Diablo 4. Has anything changed for Rogue Penshot in the recent patch? Oh, I didn't kill this guy. And the main thing that... This guy can't die, huh? The main thing for Penshot, I'd say, is the new jewel. It's not even a new jewel, but the mirror jewel. Oh, Dex life, please. Oh, damn. We got a good dagger. The mirror jewel is what you can benefit from the new patch for Penshot. Instead of the idol jewel. Don't play whenever they're trying to put out patches. Yeah. It do be like that, huh? Oh, I got a whisper. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was doing. I think dungeon keys might actually be good because we want material. Wow, that's a lot of keys.
Can't carry any more.
Strong room, artillery shrines. I don't want that. I don't want that. Masterworking materials, I guess, is fine. I have so many keys. So little space. Alright. What kind of weapons do I even have? I guess I'm just looking for like 1 GA daggers, to be honest. First of all, let's use one of the scrolls we got on this amulet. And now we need to roll damage per dark shroud. We don't really care about the number we get, we just want the roll. If we can get it. I mean, if Blizzard wants to. There we go. Alright, we didn't break the amulet at least. And now it should be pretty easy to roll Dex on here, I guess. We could also roll like frigid or unstable. Get triple. Well, I don't. What I haven't done the math. Like, is it even worth getting non-GA Dex over another passive? There's something really cool about having 3 passives on an amulet. I don't think I've ever had that. You froze in the pit. You hope you're alive. Oh my god, you're playing hardcore right now. That would be like, that's true definition of hardcore, is playing during the patch hour. Want to exploit. Danton Joy, did you test the new upgrades to see if Flurry do something? We still don't have the new patch. And no, I haven't tested it. I mean, the Flurry update isn't that exciting, unfortunately. It's a buff, yes, but I mean, we're talking 2 or 3 tiers. It is fantastic for early progression. You're gonna, like, Flurry's gonna... I feel like Flurry is like the strongest build. If I was doing a race, I would go Flurry probably. Just because of how much damage you get from the aspects in the helm itself. Two to exploit. Let's try it. Why not? I think it's a hilarious amulet. Deadly Venom, exploit Malice. Flare is the king of the mid tier. Yeah, pretty much. What other pieces do we have? We have this 4GA Scoundrel's Kiss. We have the boots, and we have the pants. We don't have the gloves. We have these gloves. I guess they're good enough for now. We will lose some attack speed, but that's probably okay. We have one of the daggers, but we need 2 daggers. We gotta find a dagger and a ring, probably. Do you need Grand Emeralds? This is my second character, and the reason I don't have Grand Emeralds is because they cost Forgotten Souls to craft. And I don't... This is only my speed farming character, and I don't need it. For the longest time, I didn't have any. I just ran without. I don't even have glyphs, like on this character. All my glyphs are... I'm not even using them. So it's not needed for tier 4 content. But thank you, though. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I don't need a ring. Right. I just need... this. I need a dex. Second pair doesn't wear... No, it's the female pantsless version. So be able to separate the two. Rapid fire dagger, rapid fire bow. That's it. Okay, that's easy. There's only 2 items. Dagger, bow. Got it. So let's see what we have. I don't think I've used many bows. I might even have some 3GA bows, to be honest, if I remember correctly, unless I've traded them all. I guess I could use that. Here's a 2GA bow. Why not? We'll give it a go. What else are we going to use it on? Nothing. I don't think so. Okay, we get some daggers in here. Let's see if that's enough. We'll start with our 2GA bow. See if we can roll rapid fire on here. Where is rapid fire? This one. We ideally want... Actually, it doesn't really matter, I think. 28's pretty low, though. New update on Xbox, maybe the same on other platforms. 2 updates with 30 minutes. No updates on PC yet. Okay. I'll hold off for now. Okay, maybe we got it so fast. I'm gonna try to get a high roll on the rapid fire, hit twice. It shouldn't be hard, right? It's only 3 options. Got perfect barrage. As if we're playing barrage this season. 26 absolute roll, low roll. I guess we have to use our final scroll on this bow. Be kind to us, Blizzard Bleak. Be kind. Please. Rapid fire. 33. That's perfect. Okay. That's all we need. So the bow is tempered, and now we want a dagger. This one works. 16%. Definitely good enough. Now just Dark Shroud. You just want Forgotten Souls? Yeah. Same. Nice, we got the dagger. Xbox is making you reinstall the whole game? That seems a little bit excessive. Sorry for noob question, but does it make your character run faster, or is there any type of benefit other than for the memes? Yeah, no, the wind in the game, the friction that comes from the wind slows you down if you wear pants. So by removing the pants, you get like 20% at movement speed. So it's definitely practical to drop your pants. That is actually not true at all. There is zero benefit to taking off your pants, except for the style points and you know getting the tan. Gotta tan our legs. I'm sitting with no pants. You just can't see. Matthias is just a perv. This your answer? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's it. But I did fix my other character. I don't know if you saw it yet. I cleaned up my original character a bit. Here, see? My package is out of sight. Family friendly stream. There, I've got I'm covering up my body, and there's nothing inappropriate about my current transmog. All right, what do we try to accomplish? Maybe we go do some whispers. You promise yours is better. Inspect you, Este. Okay, I'll take you up on that challenge. Wow, an absolute clown. This is very inspiring. I like what you're going for here. This butterfly on the back is really... It's like the chandelier in the living room. It really pulls it all together. A fairy? I'm pretty sure that's a butterfly. I don't think I've ever spent these points, the Seeds of Hatred points. Like, let's... this is for science. I'm gonna convert them to whatever they give in this pool. And we're gonna see what we can... I think you can, like, spend them to gamble stuff. I'm gonna see how... Maybe it is, like, a buffed way to get gear. Schnall95, are you looking at my personal Twisting Blade planner? The reason I have Unstable Elixir for Twisting Blade and Rapid Fire now is when I've been pushing, I have close to 100% uptime on Unstable Elixir. And if that's the case, if I can get the perfect run with perfect uptime on it, it will outdo Malice. But Malice, Unstable, Frigid, even Exploit, I think they're not that far apart. Okay, so what happens here? How do I spend these things? How, am I going for rapid fire? Yeah, I mean after my push with Twisting Blades, I'll play some poison rapid fire to see if it's usable. What is this? Teleport to random. Okay, this is like tools for PvP. Where do I spend these points? At this person? Oh yeah. I can buy only defensive. What about gloves? I need gloves. I have 20,000 of these red dust. And I got a rare. 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 Blue. Legendary. In tier 4. Where are my GAs? That was a lot of effort to farm all the little red dust. Gave me nothing. Emir, hi, did I miss anything about Flurry? No, I haven't played Flurry yet, but the Flurry buff that is coming is not very significant. I think Flurry is amazingly fun skill and to build. So I would definitely recommend playing Flurry. But it's not like gonna change anything in terms of the leaderboards and it's not putting Flurry on the map, let's put it that way. Yeah, Picha, I'm looking for GA rapid fire with attack speed. I have GA rapid fire with Dex, but I think attack speed would be better. In before Flurry rank 1. I mean, I seriously doubt that. But I would not mind. That's it, right? For rapid fire. There's nothing else I can do. Mia, do you have any decent Ezraths or Eagle Horns? Will pay, of course. I do. I have one simple GA Ezrath, and I have one with GA all stats and cold damage. I don't really need gold, so you can have it for free. Schnall 95 can also give you for free. You can, if Schnall, if you wanna hook me up, go right ahead. If you have a bunch of them, I only have 2, so. Alright, what do we do? Kill Belial? I'm gonna refresh the Blizzard page. Please give me an update. So yeah, these are the gloves with the attack speed, rapid fire, and then Vuln application. Because I don't know if I've missed something, but I don't think I can apply Vuln with this build outside of like my spellcraft. I don't have a ring to roll it on. Rapid fire itself doesn't apply Vuln. So yeah, I think I need to roll Vuln on the gloves. Thank you, Schnall, for the giveaway providing to the fellow rogues. But yeah, my mythics are done, the uniques are done, everything is essentially done. I guess I should start masterworking those items. But the Forgotten Souls is waiting on the other side of the patch. You can use the stone. Magic stone. What is the magic stone, Picha? I want to know what the magic stone is. That sounds like I've been missing out. We ran out of veiled crystals? I have 20,000 veiled crystals. I hope I'll be fine for the rest of the season with that. Maybe I can get another Azarath. I'll do one inventory of Belial and then masterwork my rapid fire gear. You gave Reign of Eris a chance. Yeah, the amulet is that's true. If you want to avoid needing to find a good amulet for rogue, just play Reign of Eris. Because you can just buy a Word of Hakan or trade for it or farm for it, and it solves your problem. It's very smart, Emir. Yeah, the tornado of twisting blades. I should try a kill zoomed in, see what happens. Slapping crux with enemies. Yeah, that is an option, but I think if we look at, I guess I could remove. I could go dex and instead of like removing barriers and stuff. It is nice for pushing, but I guess not needed. But then again, do I have permanent uptime of this? Probably in a fight. I mean, the cooldown is longer than the duration. But I guess I could go disintegrate. If I go disintegrate, I could manually apply vulnerable that way. And then I could roll a dex here. I guess it's worth a shot. I wonder what is my attack speed here. We have, with the GAs, we have 98. So what if I don't have GA here? 93. 143 total. So this is where we go to the rogue compendium. I don't know if you guys know this. The max roll, there's a rogue compendium that has a bunch of breakpoints for attack speed. So now I'm looking for rapid fire. Scroll down here and drop this down. And here I can see if I'm using a bow, which I am. So here's the bow attack speed for the amount of frames I want. Scroll down to the very bottom. I have 100. Wait, did I have 143? Yeah, so this build, 143 attack speed, is what this setup that I have here. 143 is barely ticking the box of an attack speed, given that this is tested within 1.5% of each other, so it might not actually hit the breakpoint. Ideally, you want to be like 1% above to ensure that you hit it, but or 2% even. But we should be able to hit the 23 frame breakpoint. It would be nice if we can get above 155, but I'm not entirely sure how we would get there. I guess if I roll GA on this, and then we can get to 150, but 155, where do we get the last 5%? We need cap 2 attack speed, which I don't think we can get. So the highest one we can possibly get would be 143. You have Tal Rasha ring. I have to imprint conceded aspect. How can you do it? Well, you can't put an aspect on a unique item. Fortunately, you cannot do that. So just sacrifice the aspect, I guess. You already have mirrored stone. I have mirror. Oh, in this build I have mirrored. It's even calculated here. If you hover over your attack speed and you have activated or whatever, it's like mirrored stone. As you can see, it automatically populates this cap 2. Although the patch is not here yet, but any minute now, maybe. I guess the only way to hit higher attacks breakpoint would be if I rolled alchemical advantage, but don't think that's happening. Okay, so unless I find these GA gloves, it will be hard. I guess I can roll this, and that's where I'm at. I should probably get... If I could get one attack speed temper, then I would guarantee the breakpoint. But I mean, we don't need to min-max it that much. Worst case, we end up on this breakpoint, the 24 frame breakpoint, and that's fine. Wow. A 4GA Azurath Nico wants to give out. This ring drops same aspect every time or changing when you drop it. So if you have Tal Rasha Ring, the affixes and like any unique in this game always have the same affixes and same effect and everything. The only thing that differs is the numbers roll within a range. So if you're following a guide on one of the websites, just to copy what they're doing, use the uniques they're using, and put the aspects where they're putting them. Use the skills on your skill bar that they're using. And ideally read as much as you can of the guide and also on the skills. Because oftentimes, one of the most common... This is my first season being a max roll rider, and one of the most common questions I've gotten is how to, like, why do you not use Dark Shroud on your bar? Which to me, as a rogue player of 9 seasons, is like a crazy question, because like, well, you have the aspect on your pants, like duh. But it's not obvious for people who are playing rogue for the first time that this like aspect exists, and it essentially replaces the skill on your skill bar. Okay, I was gonna masterwork some RF gear. The guide says to put consider aspect for Tal Rasha. Maybe it's telling to replace either replace Tal Rasha ring with a legendary ring, or replace like a legendary ring with Tal Rasha. That's probably what it's trying to communicate. I've seen several mythics with only 3 affixes. Surely a bug. Yeah, that sounds like a bug. I've never seen that. When the game lets us, you'll join and give some items. Thank you, Daniel. So yeah, if this rolled on attack speed once, that would solve our issues as well. Let's see if we can make these rapid fire gloves good. Oh yeah, we need poison, don't we? Poison, imbue charges, and dark shroud on our lovely little gloves here. +2 to poison. Nope. +1 to poison. I mean, it's not ideal. No, I don't want to use up all my tempers. Okay. I think +1 to poison imbue is fine because we have so many on our pants and boots. So we'll just keep that for now. I mean, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I understand. Like, if English is not your first language, it's probably confusing sometimes trying to understand what the different guys are trying to say. But yeah, you can use one or the other. That does make a lot of sense. Use whatever you have, basically. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for attack speed. +10. Oh, I mean, are you serious? That is exactly what we were looking for. I try to get some ranks to rapid fire here. I have, like, basically this build, rapid fire poison, might do... Ooh, yellow immediately? If this goes orange, like, I'm quitting the game forever. I shouldn't have said it like that, because I love this game. I'm going to continue playing it, but, like, mentally, I just can't believe that happened. I don't think I reset it once, and then we got that. Oh, I don't know how that happens. Bye. See you guys. It was nice knowing you. Oops. Here we want deadly venom ideally, but I'll honestly take anything. 2 to exploit. I'll just keep whatever. I'll min-max it later if I care to get there. Hey, Schizo. Clip it and ship it. I didn't say nothing. I was manipulated by Blizzard. Their RNG. did not seem likely there. I don't think I think basically the Skylander's Kiss ring, it gives 40% chance for rapid fire to cast twice already. So I don't think we definitely don't need to masterwork it on our bow here. Stop it. I'll essentially take anything but that. No, that's not it. Dex and Dark Shroud is the best. That's fine. And Dark Shroud? I mean, our masterworking this is like never this easy for me. Here we want Dark Shroud or Dex. That would be a great YouTube short. Okay, it might be my first ever YouTube short. Or and actually, that's not true. I think I have like 3 of them uploaded. Do I care? Maybe I just send it. It's fine. We don't even know if this build can do tier 70 or tier 100. So we're just gonna settle. We need to hang out with the occultist a bit. Overpower damage is one of the most dead stats now, I feel. Dot is fine, but vulnerable is slightly better. I guess I should take whatever I get. Have I even... I don't think I've seen Vuln once. Perfect Vuln. Thank you. Resource cost reduction is definitely not the play. 145 Vuln is the ideal. It's so silly to me that vulnerable damage and damage over time are the exact same values. Because damage over time is very niche. Like, it's so specific to certain builds that can utilize it. But Vuln is for everything. So Vuln should be lower value in my opinion. But here we are. Who am I to say? What do I know? Okay, that's is fine right there. Boom. Maybe I'll just like finalize this rapid fire poison setup right now and play it until the patch drops. There's been a lot of bugs with rapid fire and shadow clone and Scoundrel's Kiss and everything, so I have no idea where it's at, and I haven't played it in so many seasons. I've just seen Dioxide cry whenever he tries it. It's been painful. In before you crash, all your temper being rerolled. Don't say that. Don't mess with me, especially these gloves. I can't. Like, I never go for triple masterworking on legendary items. It's an absolute miracle that that even happened. Okay, I gotta go on my male character to see where we're at. I think I'm not using anything from this character, right? No, I don't think so. You want to ask, why do Death Trap planners use Lucky Hit to restore? Is it for more damage off Beast Balls? It is because we use the Quax rune to get double damage, but Quax resets all our resources. And in order for preparation to work, we need to spend energy. So we need to always have full energy to spend to reset our cooldown of Death Trap. And if you don't restore energy with that affix, you're going to end up with like you're spending like 30 energy and you get no cooldown reduction on your Death Trap, and you'll get stuck being sad. And who wants to be sad? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we drop these. Wait a second. I guess I dropped all of these weapons. And there was another dagger I saw in my stash earlier, like this one maybe? Yeah, I think it was that one. You see some planners using crit damage instead. Yeah, so I mean, usually there's no benefit of having multiple of this affix, the one you're talking about, up to 15% chance to restore primary resource. You only want one of them. So if I have one of them on my dagger, like my other weapons can have crit or vuln. Or if you have the primary resource on your two-handed, you don't need it on your daggers, etc. So that's maybe that's what you're seeing. I think that's it. All the gear pieces are solid. We just need the aspects, I guess. That was so easy to put together. It's so nice when builds they overlap in terms of the gear. Vehement. Imitated imbuement. What is this? Is crazy. I'm using imitated imbuement. I don't think I've ever used this. I have in the way back when. What else are we putting on here? Contamination on the amulet. Crazy. Corruption on the two-handed for maximum poison output. Slapping on this right here. Using up my last couple of forgotten souls. Boo Boo, you're alive. That's good. I'm glad you are alive. What do I put on my boots? Like Wild Bolt or something? I guess there's almost nothing to put on boots. You can get potions or a distant pull, but it's pretty useless. We need a rune word in our bow, a couple daggers, I guess. I think I have some amethysts. This is like, okay, here's another silly thing in this game. Amethysts that give a very niche benefit in weapons. Damage over time, 48%. Somehow, for some reason, that number is lower than sapphires, which is vuln damage at 54%. So never ever do you want to use amethysts. I realized that this season because I compared the numbers. I was like, wait, these amethysts are useless. Like, you never want to use these, but I have them, so I'm going to use them. Sapphires are basically always better. Okay. We need jewels. What jewels do I need? Can I craft like 1,000,000 jewels because I have all these like Horadric knowledge? Surely I can craft more of these. Yeah, I can craft like 30 of them. That's good. What do we want? We probably want Myriad. Definitely Myriad. What else are we using these days? We are using... Oh yeah, of course. This is a dot build. We need the one that like has the permanent dot damage. What is that one called again? This one. Tyrant's Bine. Perfect. Now we just need what is it? Sir Vex. Good day, sir. Do you have a Vex rune? I do have 3. I did not expect this build to come together so fast, but here we are. This might be really bad or surprisingly good. It is literally no in between. I have really good gear, so hopefully that helps. We need to... I don't think actually we adjust the Paragon whatsoever, but the skill tree we do. I have 34 ranks of rapid fire. That is crazy. Rapid fire, only 1 point in sturdy. No balestra. Oh yeah, true. This is running out of points. think I put points in Dead Eye. And we remove Death Trap for Shadow Clone. Is that... Now I'm confused. I have 1 point left over. Oh, I'm putting points into Unto Dawn. That's kind of crazy. Where did I get those points from? There's 3 points in Unto Dawn from somewhere. Maybe no innervation. Oh, no innervation, of course. With the rapid fire, we don't need energy at all. Why? Well, we get 15 energy per cast. Perfect. Alright. And not a single change to the Paragon, which feels weird. But I think that is where we're at. Alright. Let's try rapid fire. Rapid fire poison imbuement. Let's start with a tier 70 and see if we can kill anything. So just for context, out of all max rolls build endgame guides, there's not a single build that is below C tier except for rapid fire. It's alone in D tier. So that's why the... Wait, I need to change my... I have no vulnerable application, I just realized. I need to put... What do we need to do here? We need to put the Sapping Crux on instead of Unstoppable. Wait, I have no... Yeah, I do have Unstoppable with Clone in this variant. That's kind of the main difference between this and TB, is the ultimate change. I put on all the other aspects, I think. It should be just the spellcrafts. Preparation, sweet. Disintegrate with Sapping Crux. That's such a weird skill. The little lobs. I mean, my poison application... oh, not my poison. My vulnerable application is so scuffed. I should probably use Astral Pillar or something instead. Because I need to, like, evade through them, make them vulnerable. On Twisting Blade, we use the vulnerable damage gems, or damage over time. We use the vulnerable. I mean, we're talking like 0.1% damage or something stupid. It doesn't really matter, it's the truth. But the Sapphire vulnerable damage is slightly more percent for some reason. I think it's like pathetic DPS compared to Twisting Blade, is like my initial impression here. But not entirely sure. We'll try like a tier 80 and then we can see if we can actually kill things. Rob G, what do I think about TB using Azarath? I like it, but unfortunately it's bugged. Shadow Clone is bugged with Twisting Blade. The clone removes all the stacks we get from the inherent effect of Twisting Blade. So the bug makes it worse than it should be, I guess. Wow. Rapid fire still not very good even with this Giga gear. Maybe I'll roll off the attack speed on my gloves for Vuln. Maybe I'll try one pit using this Astral Pillar because it does apply a Vuln as well. A bug in Diablo, you can't believe it? Yeah, something like that. I have no real effective way to pull. I guess that is a bit of an issue. Well, I killed those elites pretty fast. These are very bad monster type for me because I can't pull these vampires together, but I guess that's okay. Just cost a bit of time. Oh yeah, my cooldown's pretty long. I just realized I only have one. My cooldown is 30 seconds. It's pretty long to reset with preparation. Brandon, hello. Did the patch drop yet, Matthias? No. Okay, so yes and no. They dropped the patch and then they re-rolled the patch. Wait. Jewel Guardians? Am I supposed to spawn Jewel Guardians? Oh, I don't have mirrored on. Do I have... Oh, I have mirrored here. Oh, I'm not using mirrored yet. But I've never seen... I thought Jewel Guardians couldn't spawn in the pit. I feel like I never see those when I'm pushing. I'm so confused right now. Do I think Fleur will be good with the patch? I mean, Fleur is already good. But instead of beating 95, it will be 98. Or something silly like that. So it doesn't change any leaderboards or tier lists or anything. But I feel like Fleur is a fantastic option if you don't care about meta, if you want to have fun in Diablo 4, play Rogue on one of the most satisfying builds. I would recommend Flurry. I mean, that was a 20 billion damage tick right there. I don't actually know if like imitated imbuement is worth it. Like I have this clone that's shooting these poison things, but his poison damage would be so much weaker than mine, to the point where maybe it's not even worth investing in him. And I should just like triple down on my own poison damage and just use the clone for unstoppable, I guess. Or even skip the clone and go death trap with this build as well. It's also an alternative. Flurry is very fun, yeah. I think for speed farming, Flurry is my favorite. Especially with the Will Breaker jewel that they have in this season. You deal so much damage when you initially like attack a pack of elites. Like if you're playing at a tier where you can kill things within 5 seconds, then Flurry is very nice. Spawn the boss in 5 minutes on 80 with rapid fire poison imbuement. I'm struggling to reset my poor clone. I mean, it's like not close to Twisting Blade, but I think it is better than whatever other rapid fire builds I've seen. Is Flurry beating Penshot for speeds? It's a good question. They're probably pretty similar. Penshot might be faster just because it can cover greater AoE, and mobility-wise, I'd say they're pretty similar. Alright, let's really challenge rapid fire with a... Actually, before we go in, I'm gonna try... We're gonna ignore our little clone. Maybe I'll go like no, 0 clone. If I go no clone, I can use my other amulet too, right? This is death trap. Yeah, let's just go here. And we swap it to contamination. We're experimenting on the go here. And now we remove imitated for... What did we put on there? What do we have on our TB gear? Creeping Death is good. Probably Creeping Death.
May your road be filled with wonders.
And then what? We need skill tree. Why do you have damage over time GA on the crossbow on the planner, but now Vuln? But now Vuln. Let's see what you are referring to. The TLDR is, it literally doesn't matter. Because all the numbers are additive and they're in the same bucket and they are the same number, like they go to 145. So we can go to my Twisting Blade planner that I have. And this could be... Oh, this damage over time, 195, could be 195 Vuln. And same on these. Something like that. Yeah, it's an irrelevant difference, basically. Same number, same damage. Something like that. Now we have Death Trap. Still on a very long cooldown. That's okay. What jewels are we rocking? That's fine. We actually don't need this on our... We can put that on our rapid fire. That is... still probably worth doing Vuln here instead of anything else. We don't have Unstoppable now, though. Maybe I'll just go Unstoppable instead of... Unstoppable instead of DR Aura. You could try using the Fear seasonal power would make creeping death. Yeah, yeah, I've tried min-maxing the amount of... You can taunt and Fear. It's pretty interesting. I've been playing with the Astral Pillar the last 24 hours of pushing, and it's pretty good. It definitely deals more damage, but I have less uptime on this Unstoppable, which is not a great feeling. But it works. Good. I mean, looks like tier 90 is not a problem for rapid fire. Welcome to A tier. It's actually funny, I can kite mobs like from a distance. My wild, yeah, I was gonna say my wild bolt should like pull them. That's so funny. Yeah, the Astral Pillar taunts. Taunts is a CC. That's what you're seeing right now. I'm spawning Jewel Guardians. What's happening? I've been pushing for weeks in this season now, and I've never seen Jewel Guardians spawn, but now they do. I wonder if they reverted to like the PTR patch or something. Because am I going crazy? Like, have you guys seen Jewel Guardians spawn in the pit? Ever since Season 9 launch, I haven't seen it once. At least that I've consciously thought of, and I've played a lot of pit. But if that's the case, if Jewel Guardians actually spawn, then Myriad isn't as good for all builds for pushing as I initially was communicating. Who knows anymore what's happening with the patch. Yeah, I've been using Astral Pillar for TB, for the taunt. That lonely elite is kind of weird that he didn't join the party, but it's okay. It's so funny, I'm pulling the distant enemies with Wild Bolt. I love it. Okay, my problem now is I can't remove DR auras with the current setup, and it's hard to kill these guys. I think they're dying. Yeah. Who's the suppressor? You need to stop suppressing me. So I think the previous rapid fire clear was like around 80 with the previous build we were running. So the fact that this is probably like 95 capable, it's pretty good. But obviously Twisting Blade's better, but credit where credit's due. I can't believe these Jewel Guardians actually. I'm so curious if it will be the case post-launch. Does that make it like a mandatory jewel to use for pit pushing? Maybe. Definitely stronger without the clone. Who would have thought? Bosses are definitely my weak point because I can't reset my cooldown enough to get poisoning recharges back. Oh, he spawns little ads. That's useful. Now we should be fine. Past the 80% mark. Oh no, I might die. Okay, we're good, we're good. I mean, we're talking like TB is like 10 times more damage, at least. Almost 20 times more damage. But it's all relative compared to every other rogue rapid fire build. Although I haven't tried building like cold imbuement rapid fire. I guess you could suss that out too. I don't know if my gear would change that much. I guess it wouldn't. Like we could easily just use the same gear here. I guess some of these pieces might change, but otherwise, like a clone physical rapid fire or clone cold imbuement, maybe rapid fire. But yeah, 90 in like I think I'm done pushing or whatever with rapid fire, but I'd say 95 doable with this build at least. All right, is the new patch live or what? What's going on?
There is magic in all things. Let me show you.
There's corruption, right? Corruption. I think that's it. This is slice and dice. You can't play on PS5. Weird. Very weird. So yeah, let's see what can we do. The options we have for TB. It's kind of mandatory slot. The Bloody Charm executes are so good. I don't know if it is mandatory though. We could technically go for something else, but I feel like it's probably the most DPS we can get. And then we need Unstoppable for sure. So then the final slot, either remove DR auras and risk dying more, or we get infinite potions, or we apply Immobilize, which is another CC for creeping death. Probably nothing beats the DR aura. It's just so much time saved from pit pushing. It feels like not a lot we can do with that. There's a world boss in 5 minutes. Any of you guys looking for a mythic item? I have this Tribute of Ascendance United, which I can bring 3 other players in the party, and I open it, and we have a 50% chance of getting a mythic. I personally don't need any mythics, but if any of you guys need, I can open this while we wait for the patch. You want to join? Schnell, what's your battle tag? I guess some of you might not be able to join if we're on different patches. Right now, I'm on 230. Yeah, Mars, you can join. Anyone, the first come, first served here. If you're able to join, let's do it. If we get a full party, we'll make it happen. Mars, what's your battle tag? I'll go to the Kurast Bazaar and open the key when we are ready. Nice, got it. I'm on my TB build. I guess I should probably slap on a little dash and shadow step here. I think Schnell, you're the last one. But you're finishing up a pit, I think. Alright, let's do this. I'll put a passive ranks amulet buff here if we find any. Two handsome characters and some sorceresses. Now we get to enjoy the speed farming of twisting blades. You got kicked out? That's sad. If I get a mythic, I'm hoping it's a... What could it possibly be? A 4GA Air of Perdition? Maybe a 4GA Shroud? I guess I haven't seen a single Andariel's Visage this season. Could be fun to... If we get a 4GA Andariel's Visage, I'll make an Andy's build. I got a mythic, let's go! Wait, why is it doing this? It's like opening up, okay, there we go. And an Azarath. So, people have been asking me, like, for pen shot... Oh. You got air with movement speed. Yeah, like the damage from Doombringer is curious. Like a 25% chance to deal 3,500 shadow damage in AoE. It seems like it would be good, but I think the issue is it doesn't scale properly. It doesn't, or like, it actually does scale properly, unlike Azarath that double dips with attack speed. You got the one to make your build. Nice, Mars. Yeah, we got Max Life Doombringer. It's pretty big. if we ever need it. I've been thinking about making like an immortal build, as in like I can stand in Lilith's ocean of damage and still not die. This item would be good for that. That's probably a PTR. That's probably a like a PTR thing to be able to accomplish that. The Whispers event is up or not? The Whispers event? What is that? There's a queue. Oh, this stuff. Rewards a bonus cash when turning in Grim Famous Territory Whispers. Interesting. I didn't know about that. I feel like I handed in a Whisper not too long ago. I wonder if I got that bonus. I should do the Infernal Hordes to get a scroll, maybe. I got a box before. Okay. I really did not register that at all. That's nice of Blizzard. There's quite a lot of experience in those, so that'd be pretty crazy. It's now time to make your max roll build. Hope my tempers go well. Yeah, best of luck with that. The tempers do not need to be perfect to get any build going, I'd say. Most of them, at least. Duriel is a whisper. Interesting. Can I even do Duriel? Let's see. With no glyphs, pen shot build, can we kill Duriel? It might be a challenge. Gives me something to do while we wait. I don't even have my boss skill on. Like my poison trap and everything. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is last season. I did this so much. I had to like kill all these three. This is my first time doing tutorial this season though. It'll dance around a little bit because that scary spiky thing will probably one-shot me. Okay, second phase. The mobility is not bad to have in this boss fight. You can just dodge the danger pretty easily. Wait, he should... Yeah, I was gonna say, those spikes better not touch me. Yay! Oh, I leveled up Paragon. How did that happen? Oh, I don't have any shards. That's hilarious. On this character. Can't even open the chest. Let's go get some scrolls. Did not expect it to take 3 hours for Blizzard to get the patch ready. But here we are. Images, I have great respect for your rogue run. Thank you. Oh, Wismoon, you're rank 1 right now, right? I am waiting for the patch before I push. Well, I want to try 108. But yeah, appreciate you. I have great respect for your run as well. I like your approach. I saw you had way more attack speed. It's definitely the way to go. More attack speed is good on Twisting Blades, that's for sure. It's only 3 shards for Duriel, yeah. You don't have a big desire for it? Yeah, same here. I enjoy testing to see finding the ceiling for builds, but I don't enjoy the process of pushing at the end to get there. But I like being able to say this build can do X tier. I do enjoy the discovery of it, the science. You're a rogue builder from Korea. If it is okay, I would like to communicate with you on Discord often. Sure, Wismoon, yeah. If you want to post your Discord in the chat, I'll add you. I can share mine too. So many Hellborn. Alucard, you wish this pen shot build could clear the 110 barrier pit. It's the most roguish and fun build. Yeah, it's true. Maybe season 10. The season of core skills. That's my prediction. Does Rapid Fire have potential, you think, Daryl? It could do 95 or so, Daryl. Rapid Fire Poison Imbuement. So, not bad. 1 second, I'm going to see if I can add... I sent you a friend request on Discord. Hopefully you got it. Not bad, yeah. Way better than D tier, but still, I have really good gear, so I'd say around 90 is more of a fair, like, expectation is the word I'm looking for. Better than some builds, worse than others. But not down in D tier. What about Barrage with the totem? I think the totem is not used in any build, unfortunately. Even an Azurath version. But Barrage with Azeroth can probably do tier 100 around there. Or Azeroth in general can do tier 100 no matter what skill you're using it with. Give or take. You think about Rhinovirus Poison Trap? That sounds hilarious. You just throw a bunch of Rhinovirus and spawn poison traps. It sounds like it would look like a lot of fun and probably be fun. I don't know if it sounds good though. Do you plan on continuing to play Twisting Blades for the time being? I plan on doing 108 after the patch comes out. And then I don't expect to do much more than that. I kind of I want to play Flurry, and I want to play Poison Trap, and I want to play... What else do I want to play? Maybe that's it. Flurry and Poison Trap, but nice. And Poison Trap, I want to basically just experiment. There's so many ways to build Poison Trap. Inner Sight is good and probably the best way, but I want to try combo points Poison Trap. With Random Arrows, you can apply the entire Beast Hole bonus to Poison Trap. Interesting. Like with Bursting Venoms, or you just like you spam every other like 1-to-1 rotation. So every other PT, every other. I guess yeah, that makes sense. It's a core skill. I gotcha. But I guess you could do that with any ultimate, no? Or I guess it's just easier with Rain of Arrows. The cooldown's pretty short, I think. Because if you just have enough core ranks, surely like Death Trap would be just as good, no? Like Death Trap, 1-to-1 Poison Trap. Or, oh wait, I see, Death Trap is a core skill, and then Death Trap itself would use the Beast Fall. So if you use, that's why you want to use Rain. But why not Shadow Clone then? What about Shadow Clone 1-to-1? I did that last season with Poison Trap, but I didn't test it much. But I tried a version where you just rely on the contamination damage. Do I even have that aspect? Not on this build. It didn't seem good to me, but if you can make it work, that sounds like a lot of fun. So much cooldown. Yeah. I hear ya. But if you have perfect Beast Vaults, you have the cooldown on them. You have 2 tempers on your jewelry. What else? And I guess you could use Harlequin Crest, but that's probably too much damage loss. Yeah, maybe Rain of Arrows is the way to go. At least the easiest way to get it going, probably. Oh yeah, I can hand in and get... Do I get 2 caches? This is a little new bonus here. Bonus cash when turning into Grim Favors. So I should get 2 here. Dungeon keys. Let's do it. Boom. I don't see any bonus. Maybe the patch or that function is not live. Gold reserve, we don't need that. Equipment delve, I don't think I will use that. I have a bunch of strong rooms. They might come in handy. Obal's reserve, nah. Strong room, I'll take it. Obols, nah. Material, nice. Okay. And then salvage 2 of these. Maybe damage over time sucks with Shadow Clone. You're going crazy because of Forgotten Souls? Yeah, the new patch helps a lot with Forgotten Soul, but it's not live yet, or they are working on implementing the new patch. I got 500 Forgotten Souls in 15 minutes in the new patch. When it was live for 20 minutes, and I managed to play it for that little bit of time. But basically, these sigils, where are they? I think I have a few left. Or one, maybe? Do I even have? Oh yeah, this one. Herodic materials reserve. This one alone gives like 100 to 200 souls. You want to open all the orange chests. And then the Legion events give like 150 to 200 as well. So if you can, even in a party, rotate these sigils and do all the Legion events, you're going to have a lot of Forgotten Souls. Something I've never done before that I'm going to do right now is the Rogue Specialization quest in Tier 4. I want to see what rewards it gives out of curiosity. Done the quest a bunch during leveling because I enjoy getting some rogue aspects, but I've never done it on a new character that is in Tier 4. Well, let's try it out. Got that open world lag.
Time to do that. Who the hell are you? Time to do that.
Jump, horsey, run! Yes, we did it. There's something to click here. Got it.
I need more time.
Follow the trail. Okay.
It's not.
Oh, I guess I don't need to kill these guys. I just need to make it to Bakira. Bagheera. Oh yeah, I do need to kill them again to get through the next part. Gotcha, gotcha. Wait, where? There's two. There's 3 enemies remaining. And they're on the other side of the wall. How did they get out there? And why? And how? That's... Don't you think Quax is a bit weird? It seems to have weird interaction with dot damage. I agree. I have no idea how. What is your... It seems to be increasing my damage. I haven't thought about it much past that. I just assumed that it works. snapshot on the dot. I mean, that I guess makes sense. If you're applying poison when the clock is active, that poison will tick for 9 seconds or whatever the duration of poison imbuement is.
Where is it, sister?
No. It's mine! You won't take it from me!
Alright, let's see what I get from this. Do I get GA items or just the same reward as normal?
You taught me well.
What a waste.
What happens now? This is the one, this is the reward. Okay, 2 legendaries. 750 item powers, at least they're like appropriate to the level, but no GA or anything. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it. I need to study English harder to communicate with you live, but I understand mostly. Seems like your written English is more than fine. I understand you perfectly. Everything you type is very good English. English is not my first language either, but in Sweden we start studying English at the age of like 7, and our media is very heavily influenced and yeah by America and just English language in general. Our TVs have a lot of both programs and shows from England as well as America. So it's very difficult to not know Swedish if you, or English if you're Swedish. For Twisting Blades, what is the speed farm pit level you can do? Speed farm pit level. We could try it out. I guess we could try, see what I can speed farm. I think 85 or 80 is like where the limit is, but 90 is not far behind. The problem with Twisting Blades is not this like the damage, it's just the mobility. So okay, so if we were speed farming, do we want both of these skills? I think we do. Do we want maybe Cry? I think Cry might be the play.
Can't use that.
Okay, let's see how fast we can do a 90 with Twisting Blade. I'm expecting below 4 minutes. Oh, I forgot we don't have Poison Trap anymore.
Need more time. Amount of energy.
Well, this is pretty slow. So maybe 5 minutes for 90. We'll see. I gonna die? I might die.
Need more time. Need more time. I'm out of energy.
Let's go back to season 1. Yeah, there you go.
I'm not ready.
This is basically that.
Enough energy. I'm not ready. I'm out of energy. Need more time. I'm not ready.
Yeah, probably worth running smoke grenade on 90, but maybe 80 or 85 is more appropriate with this setup.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready.
Oh, I did. So right now I have this set up for the new patch as well. So I'm a little bit scuffed on the current setup.
Need more energy. Need more time. I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet.
Weird. I have this, like, I have some Discord hotkey that appears on my screen. I need to change that. I think it's whenever I press shift. Yeah, interesting.
Need more time.
Wait, who got buffed? Everyone got buffed. Or not got, but we're getting. Every class is receiving buffs in the patch that's supposed to come out 3 hours ago, but Blizzard's having a little bit of issues. And they've re-rolled the patch back. So we can't play it just yet. As far as I know. So we're currently waiting for it.
I'm not ready.
Just now might be up.
I'm not ready.
I've updated my game twice.
I'm out of energy.
Hopefully you're right.
Need more time.
So yeah, 90 was around 5 minutes with this setup. Basically I have all the glyphs for a poison trap build. Hopefully they buffed your mythic luck. Oh, I hope so too. You just had a 1 gigabit update plus the one before. Could it be that they're re-rolling you backwards? 200 Belial mats and not a single drop. Yeah, it's a bit unlucky. I would have expected at least one, maybe two. In that amount of runs. Let's try an 85. I think that might be a sweeter spot. Oops, keep misclicking my dash. Muscle memory.
I'm low on energy. Need more time. Need more time. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Need more time. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Need more time.
Where are my elites at? Here we go.
I'm not ready.
Found them.
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of energy. Need more time. Need more time. Need more time. Need more time. I'm not ready yet.
It's so satisfying to have Shadow Step and Dash compared to not. But
Need more time.
we just need that damage. When we could push.
I'm not ready yet.
That's the nice part about 10 shot and Nazareth builds is they usually, even Flurry, it's like
I'm not ready.
it's the like somewhat min-maxed damage versions still have mobility skills. Even Death Trap.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
85 in around 4 minutes. Probably 80 in 3 minutes. Some good testing. just for. So we got another potential mythic. Should we join? Let's do it. Let's join for a potential mythic. I'm gonna refresh the Blizzard page, see what they're talking about. Any Twitter updates, perhaps? Never know. Team is working on the fix. Interesting. That's all we know for now, I guess. But they're working on. Whoa! What happened to my horse? I just became one with the stairs.
Need more time.
Let's see if we can snag another mythic. I'd say Andariel's is probably what I'm hoping for, because I think it's the only one I don't have. Even though it's garbage. I know a lot of people want it to be good, so maybe we could even just... I feel like I don't have a good idea of how far it could push in the current state of things. What is the strength of Andariel's in Season 9? All I know is that it's bad.
Need more time.
I don't know how bad.
I'm not ready. 'More time.
Where's the portal? Here it is. I didn't see it on the map. Thank you for the follow. Miss Moon.
Such a pity. So much good I would have done.
50% chance, mythic. Let's see what we got. I don't think so. Didn't see one on the map. Another Doombringer, at least. A 2 GA Doombringer. 15% chance to heal 800 life. I guess that's okay of a stat. 800 is pretty decent. And at that lucky hit, it would regen quite a lot of life. GG. What do we do? Do we just keep on waiting? We are officially just a bunch of waiters in a restaurant. I do have quite decent. Maybe we could start on potentially the next set of gear that we would need. I almost went to Rain of Arrows before. Where is my Rain of Arrows gear? I have this Sky Hunter. Very good. 60% with 3 GAs. Not bad at all. We have this Word of a Khan. Definitely pretty solid. And I think those are some of the main pieces. Oh, I have a lot of GA Lucky Hit Fist of Fate. Put them in here for someone, for some lucky person. Oh yeah, I didn't properly push with. Now I'm curious. What about Blade Heart build? Wow. I guess we benefit from this item. Maybe I'll play a little bit of basic skill builds before the patch. Twitch has withdrawn from Korea, making it difficult to watch the broadcast. You got caught. Yeah, it's like a dashboard. I see the follows. Appreciate you. That's weird. Korea doesn't like Twitch. I guess it makes sense. All right, I'm gonna BRB a minute, but then I'm gonna do some basic skill builds. Perhaps see if we can do tier 100. Don't think it's possible, but this build. Hey Ramasta, with the crow event, is it good to farm for favors for the cash? Yeah, I'd say it's always really good to do whispers in this game. But now it's even more gooder. Give quite a bit of experience and decent things. What am I missing in this build? Missing a couple, 1, 2, 3 basic skill ranks. What is the best starless for this? Lucky hit chance. Yeah, the build-up plays itself, that's right. Hmm. Why lucky hit chance? I guess that's what I had at the time, probably. The gear that I gifted you, you're really enjoying the game. Nice. I mean, to me, the fun part of these games is the journey of finding the items I gave you. But I know that can be tricky at the beginning. But that's like my favorite part. Is obtaining that gear at first. So I don't really. We have so like an abundance of attack speed on this build, so I guess I should be using the starless with lucky hit chance. Hey Joanne, it's you again. The game is so broken. Yeah, it's they're struggling with the patch, that's for sure. I guess a cowl is actually better for this build, isn't it? I have this cowl. Let's see if we can masterwork this. We don't have a lot of souls. Oh, I have a really high ping. I need to reset the server. Getting 200 souls from the Legion before the patch broke in. Yeah, I was getting 180 from Legion when I did that one. Trick attacks. Trick attacks. Oh, unlucky. Do I have enough souls to try again?
Use it well.
Not really. I think I'm using Penitent Greaves. Yeah, sure am. So Penitent, Starless from the other build. And some Grand Gems. You made your first Starless today. You don't know why you're still logging into your mother's account. Congrats on the Starless. Hi guys, what are you trying to do, Matthias? I am gonna be playing the basic skill build that I played like a week or two ago, as we wait for the new patch.
I'm not fond.
And I have multiple characters to transfer items between, but it should be okay. We use this Starless. What about the... Oh yeah. That's it. I think that's it. These gems might come in handy.
Here you are.
Now everything should be on one character at least.
There
Alright. Did I upgrade my cold clip accidentally? That is the question. I don't think so. I feel like I would have noticed. I did. %2 more. Easy peasy. Still don't have a perfect umbers, but that is okay. 11 ranks. That's a lot of ranks. What am I supposed to put? I guess some life over here is very valuable. Anything else that is valuable? Just had a random check on pit leaderboards. There's a poison trap. Rain of arrows cleared 102. I guess similar to what Wisdom was talking about earlier. A flurry clearing 100 stood out, to be fair. Yeah, it's probably Azurath flurry, I'm assuming. But yeah, the Rain of Arrows poison trap sounds awesome. If it actually is dealing damage with poison trap. Because it might just be a... might just be a Rain of Arrows build too. We could look into that. I don't know if this build does more close or distant damage, to be fair. Oh, we have a lot of obols. We should spend them.
Well, there's something special.
My hammer sings and
Is this a Blade Shift build? Yeah. And a Heartseeker build. We're utilizing both. We're benefiting from this fundamental Blade Shift. And we're casting 1-to-1 rotation with Heartseeker and Blade Shift to get the maximum benefit from Blade Shift. Flurry Azurath with Andariels. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I know what's happening. I need to change the control scheme here. Can I kill this guy without it? I need to change the controls, and my left click is... Okay, let's just let him do his thing to us while we change here. This should be this. Force move. He didn't kill us? How did he not kill us? I should probably fix my seasonal spellcraft as well. These powers should be slightly different here. How much like hit should I aim for on pen shot build? Mia, so if you hover on your pen shot skill, I'd say you want at least 150%, but if you can get close to 200, that's even more ideal. But I mean, as much as you can get, basically. Close to 250%. Yeah, I'm not using my finger. I played for like an hour with this build using my fingers, and it was not healthy. It does not work without using a robot tool. We want this on either. Doesn't really matter. On this build, we can use bottled wind, I think. Bottled wind and maybe this. Is that it for the skill tree? I feel like I don't need dash. I could have... like this could be like that. amulet do I have here? I have a pretty bad amulet. Like, I mean, obviously it's decent, but this build could definitely benefit from 7 ranks to weapon mastery here, I think.
Don't have enough energy. Need more time. Don't have enough energy.
I wonder if the myriad, I don't know what my attack speed is, but I think the myriad would put me up closer to 200%.
Need more time. Need more time. I'm low on energy.
I guess my damage is close. I realized I put some nodes in my Paragon to distant damage, but I realized Blade Shift is always close, so I should take those nodes out. I was thinking that, hang on, I'm using Heartseeker, that's a ranged skill, but no, we are more of a melee build than anything. But yeah, this build would be so much more comfy without Crown Illusion, I think, and just do Cowl and get way more energy. Probably not worth min-maxing this though. We could check out the damage numbers, I guess. Yeah, the amulet is good for adaptability. It's hard to see like the average damage number is. Sometimes it's 15 billion, sometimes it's 100 million.
I'm not ready yet. I'm low on energy. Need more time. I'm not ready.
I'll just go to the second floor.
Need more energy.
So nice to be permanently unstoppable though. That's one thing that makes Twisting Blade hard to push with. The constant fear of crowd control.
I'm not ready.
I mean, an open map definitely helps with this build. I guess for any build, really, but
Need more time. I'm not ready.
Spearcorn 128. Well, I only play Rogue, and I feel like Rogue has never been this balanced. As soon as you stop comparing between classes, the game becomes a lot more fun. So that is my recommendation to anyone. You don't think the patch is going live today? Yeah, it's looking a bit rough. I mean, we're in the afternoon for their local time at Blizzard headquarters, and I mean they're not working for that much longer.
Need more time. I'm low on energy.
Maybe we'll try again later. What does the new update say? We get some flurry buffs. It's way easier to farm Forgotten Souls. And every class has been buffed. Different skills that are underutilized. And also some seasonal stuff changed, like the jewel that I'm using is being for attack speed is gonna make a big difference, etc. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, better than nothing. The boss is a bit slow. It's so nice to have permanent unstable elixir. Just like I can just spam my potions and not worry about it. I guess the boss is not that slow. It's like 1 minute or something. What is new flurry? I have not tried flurry yet. No. Do I die from this? Oh, so close. Can I get banned for using this macro? I don't think so. I mean, they can do whatever they want, I suppose. But this build is not recommendable. I would do Heartseeker only if I was starting over. I mean, essentially the gear is the same as well. But Heartseeker only doesn't require any tools to make work. This is just a fun experiment with this blade shift modifier. Essentially is designed to use external tools, but struggles with pushing higher than 95, that's for sure. I think I cleared 95, but that's about as far as I went with this. And I know Heartseeker only has already done that, so definitely not the play. That's a good amulet for pen shot. Dex with lucky hit chance, if anyone is keen. I am just a game tester. My intention is never to exploit the game or get some unfair advantage. I like to just push the corners of builds. See what they can do. Enjoy the sandbox that is this game. Alright. That was a fun little experiment. You tried Heartseeker. It sucks. What do you mean? Heartseeker's awesome. Heartseeker can easily farm tier 4 content and bosses and 90 plus at a distance. I think Heartseeker is great. It's not pushing 100 plus, but we are rogue after all. Flurry isn't doing that either. Okay. Was that it in terms of transferring? I think so. I think I'm just gonna leave my character ready like this, and then I might turn on the stream later when the patch drops. But for now, I think that's it for my little adventures. We'll see if Blizzard manages to drop the patch today or otherwise tomorrow. Maybe we'll go ahead and try Flurry at some point too. I am very curious how it feels with the new helm and everything. Or the buffed helm. But until then, I hope you guys have a good one. And I'll see you around. Good luck in your Diablo adventures. And for those of you on Twitch, maybe we can do a little sneaky raid. And for YouTube, peace out.